This is a Petty with Good Intentions. I'm Gabby.
And I'm Kirk.
I'm Tammy, Faye.
And I'm Kitty Sweets with a Z.
Our intentions are good,
but our thoughts are petty.
Oh, that sounded so nice. I'm proud.
You're so extra.
So, how is everybody doing today?
Awesome.
Tired.
Tammy Faye is here.
Yes,
So
Tammy
I'm
Faye
thrilled.
is here. Yes.
Why are you thrilled?
Listen, you have been mentioned a few times on the podcast, and she's now here.
Yes, she is here. So
I hope it was all good things.
You'll have to go back and listen.
Oh my God.
85% of it was all great things. The other 15% was just
You've been telling our secrets. Huh?
what secrets? No.
Maybe like level 1 secret.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
None of the
Yeah.
none of the deep stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, not yet. When I run out of content, I gotta get personal.
Not the after the club at.
Oh, we're not gonna talk about after the
Okay.
club. That one time after Moon.
Yeah.
Oh, I did tell that story, but we never aired that story. I didn't tell that story, but I told part of that story.
Okay.
Yeah, about the
Okay.
the taco meats. Remember we talked about it? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but we didn't air that one.
You'll have to go back and listen.
Okay.
Did we air that one? Michael! But I don't think I told your business. I think I just told mine.
Oh, good.
Not that I'm proud of what I did. So I've been saved by Jesus Christ in the meantime,
Wait.
in between them.
Were you in the truck? No, that was a different person. Okay. The listeners will know who was in the truck. I think it was the one that he did cocaine in the truck.
Oh!
I had a moment where I thought it was Tammy Faye. It's not. It's not.
It's not Tammy Faye. No. It's not Tammy Faye.
Mom, it's not me.
Lord, the things I did in my life. Blessed. Okay. So, Kirk, will you ask me the question?
Of course. I've been waiting all week. What's on your mind, Gabby?
I'm glad you asked. Okay, so I was scrolling through the Facebook. You know, I get my content from the Facebook and the Instagram, never the Twitter, because I'm never on Twitter. That is follow Stabby Gout. What? Stabby Gout by Gabby Style by on Twitter. I didn't do my business. Oh my gosh. Okay, you can follow me, BRIGETTED. On Instagram, that's how I spell Gabby. You can also follow Style by Gabby at Style by Gabby Boutique on Instagram. Also visit stylebygabby.com for all your fashion needs. We also have water that is now featured on Amazon. Just kidding. No, it's not. It's just
I was about to say, okay.
plain water. Yeah. Yeah, we doing it big over here. No, this is just really just Sam's Club with a little label. Okay, so we got to promote. Okay, Kirk, do you want to do this?
Nosey with Good Intentions. Search it in Google.
Oh, yeah, you can't find us on Google.
No. Amore's Closet. You know, shopamorescloset.com.
Oh.
Yeah.
Amora?
Amore's.
Amores.
Mm-hmm.
Can you spell it for me?
AMORS. And closet with a K.
Okay.
Just catch me at your local mailbox.
Oh my God.
It's your sexy mail lady. No
Kitty Sweets.
email address.
Kitty Sweets with a Z.
Kitty Sweets with a Z.
Next time you pull up somebody else, hey Kitty.
Y'all know what's up.
So, okay. Well, also, for those who are not seeing our gorgeous faces, please follow us and watch us on the YouTube channel. That is under Nosey with Good Intentions. You will see both the Nosey and the Petty podcast. And that's where you get to see us cut up, right?
Oh, you're fine.
So, here we go. So, again, I was on the Facebook. I came across this very interesting post about dating, right? Because I'm going to say 50% of us at this table have a problem with dating. 25% of us has our one and only. And then the other 25% of us is we really not sure because she don't tell us her business.
Who's a part of the 50%?
Who don't have nobody, you and I.
I'm single.
Thanks
as
for
a
telling the
fuck,
business.
So.
Okay.
What is it? Guilty Bird sings?
Yeah.
You were the first one to be like, wait, who's the 50%? Is it me?
The hit dog holler, I guess. All right, 75% of us are single and 25% of us have our one and only, which is only is wonderful. And I love you too. He really is a great guy. Okay, so anywho, I came across this post about dating, and I thought the comments was hilarious because when you see something crazy on social media, first thing you do is you go to the comments, right?
Right.
I would hope so, right? Am I the only one?
I love comment.
Thank you. Tammy, do you like them?
I'm not nosy like you.
You send me
Shit, I
comments.
am.
And she sent me screenshots of the comments. I'm like, girl, check out these comments.
I circle them.
She circled her favorite one. Okay, so the post was, the date was going good until. So the first comment was, he asked if we could move in together and split the bills. First date.
Okay.
What y'all think about that?
I
They
would
got
have
a
said,
kitchen in the back.
You
okay.
said okay?
All right.
I would have paid for
I would have
mine.
looked at him all crazy.
Oh, okay. I was
Yeah.
like, you ready?
You wouldn't have negotiated?
Not on the first.
80-20.
Not
Mine's
on
the
the first
20.
date.
10, 90.
I would have politely. Hi. How much was mine?
Oh, you would have left. Okay.
I done it before.
Really? You left somebody on the date?
Facts.
Tell me more.
It was a she. She didn't have the money.
She conveniently left her wallet in her other purse.
So I left that ass there. Can I cuss?
Yes, you can cuss. We try not to say the N word, or
Oh,
I think that's about it. Oh, never mind. That's just Michael because he says it every other.
but yeah, I
Breath.
left her ass there. And I told the hostess.
So you left her there.
Yeah. And
What'd
I
you tell
told
the
the hostess, I'm pretty sure y'all have something back there for her to do.
Oh my God.
Bussin' sud.
Yeah, well, she couldn't call me after that. I blocked her at the table.
How did you know she didn't have no money? Hold on. First of all, wait a minute.
You know, it's always the slide.
Oh, when she slid the check.
Yeah, she bust that mug over to me.
Okay, so I'm just going, and this is not the topic, but I have to ask the question. So, when you guys got ready to go, who asked who on the date?
She did. I ain't,
So, not to get in your
I ain't
business.
the friendliest person. I'm friendly, ain't that friendly.
Okay, but so, not to be in your business, but really in your business. So, when you are, because I want to say this correctly.
Say it.
I'm trying to. I don't even know how to say it incorrectly, to be completely honest. Okay, so you date both sexes.
No.
Okay, so you're just women now.
Yeah.
Okay, so great. All right, so when you when you date women, are you?
The correct word is Lebanese.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Lebanese.
I'm kidding.
I don't know what that is.
Okay, so when you are dating as a when you're dating, it doesn't matter if you're dating women, men,
Ladies.
boy, men, girl, men. It doesn't matter, right? So, the boy, men, girl, men
Girl. Ladies, just say that one.
anybody when
Ladies.
you're dating in general, right? Are you the
man or the
female?
woman?
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I
the
am
middle-
definitely the woman.
You are the woman, so they
Yes.
ask you out,
Yes.
and you never.
I
offer
mean,
to pay?
I'm a smooth one. I can, yeah.
I mean, but do you ever ask anybody else out?
Facts.
And you pay if you ask
Do
them
you
out.
not see me?
No, you asking them out.
Facts.
And-
Do you not see
But do
me?
you pay when you ask them out?
Facts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure it wasn't a double
asking
standard.
you out on a date, it's only right if I pay
Okay.
because I'm asking you.
I
Okay.
ask and I don't pay.
I always say we
Listen,
should go get
my
something to
thing-
eat, and I assume that he's going to pay, right?
Okay, if I'm asking you out on a date, like I want you to grace my presence with your presence, so let me,
Pay.
yeah, let
Okay,
me. I
that's
got
honorable.
that. I got you.
I mean, I guess it's what's supposed to be, right? If you ask me to go, then you are expecting to pay for me, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so she actually...
Like, I'll pay. That don't mean, no, when you go on a date with me, that don't mean I'm trying to get your drawers. If it goes there, though.
So you pay without the expectation.
Right.
Oh, okay.
I can go on a date without, the smashing afterwards. But I don't have a problem with it. I'm just saying.
Okay.
You're open to communication.
To wherever the streets may lead.
Not the streets.
I mean, not the streets.
Where we going?
Woo.
I mean, wherever
where we going?
the vibe may lead. So
there you go. Yes.
Let's get it vibes. You gonna get it?
If the energy is right, we are right.
Okay.
If the energy is not right, baby.
I mean, but who sleeps with somebody they don't like, right?
We all have.
I have. Oh my God. Yes, I have.
We all have.
Yeah. You don't necessarily like them. So why did we do it?
I got some shit I'll take to my grave.
To pass
the time.
Was it worth it?
We got 15 minutes to spare.
Why is it timed?
You time your dates?
No, we're talking about knocking off somebody that you don't necessarily like. So she said she was bored.
So you're bored, and you're like, I've got 15 minutes.
If I'm bored. I don't even like. That's like a quickie. I don't like quickies.
You don't like... Okay, first of all, what I've told myself is I was not going to talk about sex on the Petty Podcast. That's what I told myself. But for some reason, every episode... What's our time, Kirk? 13 minutes into the conversation, we're talking about sex, right? So this is not what I'm about. So all the men out there looking for a wholesome Christian girl.
I've known her for, 17 years?
Let's not...
And the Christians are the biggest freaks.
I don't... Wow!
Look, wherever the streets may lead.
Wherever the streets may lead, right?
They're calling.
Okay, so... That's a good term. So, anywho, now that we're on the subject of sex, although that is not what this episode is about, so don't turn if you're...
It's about sex.
So, when you sleep with somebody, especially ever, you have to like them, right? I mean, to some extent, like, even if you're bored, right? There's something about them that you like, whether it's their... logistic size, girth, or the way they lick their lips, or the way they...
Maybe now that we're in our 30s, but in our 20s,
like, you don't even think that they're like, you're cute.
Yeah.
I mean, there's got to be some, like...
attraction.
Base.
Yeah. I would say.
Right? I mean, at least...
Yeah, if I'm taking you out, yeah. You gotta...
he might be cute, but that don't mean you like him, and...
Well, but you're getting it like...
You like something.
There's something about, like, maybe you like his lips or, something, like at least some feature.
Or his bank account. You know what I'm saying? You have to like something to sleep with them, right?
But who
if
discussed
the voice
bank account?
Is right,
okay, if you know he rich and
which
he
Miami
ugly.
hotel he took you to is what we're getting at.
Yeah. If he has a nice car... He got a stack of money that you see in his pocket.
The money don't faze me.
The money could say for motion pictures only.
It could, but he's actually spending it. But I'm just saying, like, there's things that you like about him.
Honey, you can't buy me. Like it's not the money.
So you're telling me if someone
off Amazon.
Look, you're lucky as that's his bank account. Yeah. His whole bank account.
That's how rappers get booty all the time, right? Women know that's Drake, even if they don't even think he's good looking, which you see is very fine. But they might be like, but it's Drake though. So they like his bank account. Is what I'm getting at. Right.
Okay.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah. So you
but
like
what if
something
it's
about him.
Daquan from down the street?
But you have to like something about Daquan from down the street. Like, if Daquan might be ugly, Daquan might live in a shack, but Daquan had on them gray sweatpants though.
Oh,
and it knocked them knees.
Oh, okay.
Then you like, okay. Daquan, let me holler at you real quick.
Daquan made me drool. Okay.
So it's something you like about Daquan. Like, you know what I'm saying? Right? Okay. Right? And that's what I'm assuming. I mean, that's so shallow, but it is what it is. For women, like, we have to like something to just one night it. Now, quickies, on the other hand, are... wonderful for the occasion. Like if you are at a banquet and you with your boo and your boo looking real good and you looking real good and you like, let's go in the bathroom real quick. I mean, just in general, quickie. You don't do that?
No.
What is this, the movie?
It's not,
Ladies.
it's not a quickie. Like,
Do you have the rose? That would be the quickie. The rose.
Yeah. The rose does justice, though.
We all know how I feel about the rose.
The rose hit the spot.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess that would be like a quickie-ish version.
The rose?
Yeah.
Okay, so about the rose, I must say, as a consumer, this is my Yelp review of the rose. It's wonderful, right? It has its great things and it has its bad things. It depends on which one you have. Like, which one do you have? Not to be in your business, but I'm in your business. You have the suction or you have the tongue? You might have the tongue.
The boat. I got both.
You got both of them. Okay.
She
You
said
have
I
the
didn't
rose?
choose.
I do, but I haven't used it.
Bitch, what?
It's still in the box.
It's in
No,
the box.
what?
Which one do you have? Do you have the suction or you have the tongue?
I don't know. I haven't taken it out of the box. It
Take
was
it out
given
the
to
box.
me as a birthday gift.
That is
Take it
wonderful.
out the
Give
box.
it to me. And no, it isn't. No, on a toy.
On the box. He's talking about her box.
I know
Yes.
he's talking about her coon box. Okay, it's supposed to be on your coon box. Okay, so this is my thing. I do not have the one with the tongue. I only have the one with the suction on it. It's amazing. I'm sure it is, but the problem is with the suction. I hate it. How many minutes are we in, producer? 18, and we're still talking about sex. Okay, so 18 minutes in. I know. As a consumer, I like the suction, but it's too quick. Like, you put it there. Oh my God.
And it's done.
And
You can't even fantasize.
no, you're done. You are completely, there's seconds. And I don't like I don't like those type of quickies. So I try not to use my, the rose part as much.
Maybe start it in a different area.
I have. I was like, maybe I'm doing this wrong. Let me start from the bottom
How
to the top.
enticed are you? Because if you're really enticed, let's just say it's been a minute. If you're really enticed, then
Are we going to talk about been a
boom.
minute? Because it's been a
Like,
minute.
Okay, so then it's going to be
Well, no, because I've had my rose
quick,
for a while and I use
like-
it multiple times a week.
Oh my
During the day.
gosh.
But
Stress.
the point is, no. Like I cannot be in the mood and I'm watching TV. I'm like, let me get my rose.
the mouth.
So I don't have, and it's always, even when I'm not in the mood, just because I want to see if I was doing it wrong. Because I'm never just sitting there like, oh man, I wish I had some chicken. You know, if you listen to the podcast, chicken is,
Yeah, no.
yeah, okay. So
You should really take yours out of the box.
you really should take it out of the box.
It's great. It's great.
How long does it need to charge? Because it's
Okay,
fully
so-
dead.
Well, no, it already has a charge in the box, so you can use it right out the box.
Mine
But
didn't.
well, okay,
So you turned
So
it
you took it out
on.
of the box.
I did. I took it. Well, I took it out of the box to look at it, and then I
should've
just put it
charged
back.
Okay.
right
Because
then
I
and
got
there.
scared because I read some reviews that it'll have
it'll make you
your eye roll in the
and-
yeah.
So
It's
with,
it's like you've been with someone and they're taking your soul.
I don't want
the
that.
toy-
okay, so
Well, they give it back at the end.
Yeah.
They just
Like
take
you-
it for a second.
Okay.
it's borrowed. They borrowed the soap.
Apparently, 10 seconds.
But
It's
okay,
enough to be like, shit. And then, straighten yourself and carry on.
Just a smidge of drool.
Oh, smidge.
just a
Okay.
smidge.
okay. Well, do you have just the rose or do you have the attachment with it?
What
How
is
many
the
things were in the
attachment?
box?
Just one. Just the rolls and the charger.
Oh, it's just like a rose. What do you have?
The rose.
Just the rose?
Yes.
Oh,
With the tongue.
oh.
I have
See,
both of them.
I have the rose with the attachment. So
What is
With
the
the penis?
attachment?
the dildo.
Oh,
So what it does is it has.
that's
all,
why it's 10 seconds.
So it goes. Do, and sometimes they go do, and so they go. It's
my God.
amazing. So that's what I'm saying. Like I don't use the rose part.
Who is this person?
That's Bay right there. You know. Right now, that's Bay. I love Bay. So, but I'm just saying. Would that be? How did we even get on that subject? With that being said, it's probably Kirk's. Is it you?
Yes. Robot call.
Okay. So we need to get you an Apple Watch. You have one. Where's your Apple Watch?
Well, I had surgery, so I took it off and I hadn't started wearing it.
Oh.
But I will.
Oh. Yeah.
It's on the charger. Beside the rose. That was exactly what I was thinking.
No, the rose.
But the rose is not going to help me.
Yes. Okay. So.
Does it?
Yeah. Yes. Yes. It's for everybody.
Yes.
Okay.
Because
Get
if you
creative.
get the suction one would be better for you, right? Because you could for the nipple stimulation. This is so bad.
Okay.
Let's not promo this one on Instagram, okay? Okay. So
Just this part.
for the nipples, so it has the suction where it sucks your nipples.
Oh, okay.
And it also sucks the hoo-ha. But yeah, that would work.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if my hoo-ha would be appreciative of it.
I mean, not your hoo-ha.
I'm still on the nipple part. Like, who gets satisfaction from nipples?
Shut up.
Oh my God.
For real?
Yes.
Have you never had it?
I mean, not the rose, but just like tongue.
All right, listeners, we need to help Debbie Faye out. Any volunteers?
Okay, so
Please.
I said in an episode, a
Betty
previous
with good intentions on the Instagram.
Never.
No, I said in a previous episode that Tammy Faye has taught me a lot about intercourse. Just because, I mean, no. It's just some of the things she said, and it's like inspirational, right? So,
Like what?
we are not finna go into that right now, Tam.
Did you know that your words
No.
were inspirational sex messages?
No.
So, but I'm shocked. Like, when you're having, you're making love. When you're having sex, no one's sucks the areolas?
They do, but
You don't feel
I'm sorry, he does, not they, but he. Somebody does. But I don't have any, I guess, feeling, maybe.
So that doesn't turn you on?
The
No,
sensation
because
not there.
yeah, because I have my nipples pierced.
That's
so,
supposed to heighten it, though.
but it doesn't. Or maybe
Sometimes
they
it
don't.
takes it away.
Maybe they don't know what to do
so
with it.
before my piercings, nothing. After,
But sometimes they take it away if you
Yeah.
have some and you get it pierced sometimes. So
yeah,
yours may have...
it
Yeah.
takes it. That's just like having that
Aw.
pierced. It'll take
know.
the sensation.
That's so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Sometimes.
I know.
Hold me.
Volunteers?
Oh, that sucks. Okay, well, so that's what it's for,
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, I know.
Well, the rose can still help in the hoo-ha region as well.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But if you have the tongue, you're good. You won't need the suction. So, because it doesn't have a suction and tongue. It doesn't suck and
I don't know what mine does.
Well,
Did yours have a tongue?
because it sticks out.
Yeah,
'Cause, I
is
mean,
the
it's
tongue
pretty
on
obvious,
top
I
of
would
it.
No.
imagine.
Mm-mm.
Oh, so you have
Okay,
the
So
suction.
you got the suction.
You got the suction.
So what is the suction supposed to do?
It's supposed to suck your clitoris. This is so bad.
Hoo-ha.
It's great.
I
The
read
pinnacle of the hoo-ha.
It's
I read that
great.
you're supposed to put some lube in it.
I use lubricant with
Well,
all of my
yeah.
toys.
I mean,
it's
you know.
just for
I know.
I think it's like
Mine
basic.
dry as hell.
Oh no, I slather. I mean, it's a whole moment for me sometimes.
All I need is 2 minutes.
Well, that rose will give you like 20 seconds. I mean, that's the only thing. Like,
I
it's
don't
not,
need the lube.
Well, I do it anyways. Like, trust me, Aquafina. The point is,
They don't call
She
me
Niagara over here.
for no reason.
but drink more water. So it's not that I need it for that moment, my private personal moment. It's just, it's like, why not? Yeah,
A smoother. It's a smoother operation.
Yeah. I mean, because it's always
It's just
kind
too
of
much to clean up.
No, it's not.
It's too much. I'm trying to hurry up.
Yeah, I get
You
that.
can't.
Why are you in such a hurry?
Because I'm bored.
If you're bored, that means you have more time.
Right.
I need a man.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
the rose can substitute for now.
Yeah. And that's
We're
what it
still
is.
on the search for volunteers.
Call me, please.
It's the worry face for me.
Okay, so back to dating. How many minutes are we in, producer? 26. Okay, so we're halfway through the episode and we're back on dating. Okay, so the next comment was because for those who are just now joining us, the original thing was the date was going good until, and someone put, until he told me he had a baby on the way. So, is that a make or break?
Bye.
Bye.
Because that means y'all still doing it.
Not really.
Shh.
They're just out here
how
having
on
babies.
the way?
It didn't go into detail. Just
For
saying.
our discussion.
Oh, okay.
Like, if she's at the hospital, that's 9 months.
Yeah, that's so they
Maybe
been
10.
up.
Right. But still, yeah, like, she's in the picture. It's going to be some trouble.
Yeah.
There's going to be some interference somewhere. Flag on the plate.
Okay, so
No home runs.
speaking from the from your perspective, would you date a woman that was 9 months pregnant? And she was just like, well, we're not together no more. Or it was like I slept with the homeboy.
Well, or what if maybe at a certain age she was like, I want a child, and she just had one on her own.
Yeah, she went to the bank.
It wasn't specific to another person or another female, or it wasn't like she was in a relationship with a female and they decided to have a kid together. Do you know what I mean? Like, maybe if she alone decided to have a kid.
The fact that I only deal with, like, the dominant females.
Explain dominant female.
Okay,
Like-
so I have a question. Let me ask this question really quickly.
Please.
So, are you on the pillow princess end?
No, man.
Okay. So I learned this years ago in
I'm
college.
definitely not a pillow princess.
So there's pillow princess, and then there is butch. That's the ends of the spectrum. So, are you more sort of toward the middle? Like,
I'm definitely in the middle. I'm a switcher.
Okay. But you're looking
I just
probably
don't
for.
strap.
Are you looking more for a female that doesn't? She's not fully featuring the hoo-ha, or featuring it less than you. Stud. I'm sorry, it's not butch. It's called stud.
Yeah.
And stud is a person is a who has female genitalia, but doesn't really like want it to be recognized or.
I mean, you have the
touched.
girls that like to be touched and like penetration. Then you have the ones that just don't like being touched at all.
Yeah.
Which one
I
are
like
you?
to touch, but I do not poke.
Oh, so they can use it on you.
They can, but they don't have to. It's not.
You're open.
Yeah, I'm very open.
Oh, okay. Very open.
Very open.
Okay.
Well,
She
I
has
like
both
sex.
roses.
Oh, okay.
Tongue and suction. She's not quite at the level of the attachment yet. But
I like to have fun.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
so as far as dating, are you looking more in the fun category, or are you looking for more of a consistent?
Woot. Oh, listen.
Didn't we just talk about that when somebody say "child" in a conversation?
That was last week.
That was last week's
Because,
episode.
I
Yeah.
mean,
We're still outside a week later.
The weather's great this month.
there's quite a few people out there that just can't take me personally.
Okay. So you're looking for a relationship, but you tend to find fun more often.
Facts.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. What about you? Since we're looking for volunteers for Tammy.
Well, I'm looking more for like the relationship side. Like
Okay.
I'm at this age where I don't even want to have fun no more. I just want to.
You're not selling it well for the volunteers.
No. Well,
I mean,
that's probably why I'm single.
you still want to have fun though. Like, yeah, I want to be in a relationship and I still want to have fun. It's just when it gets to that, it's just like, we ain't gonna work.
The fun part?
Yeah, we just gonna stick to having fun. But the relation part is not gonna work.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so compatible physically, but maybe not
Right.
emotionally.
I get all the time, like, talking wise, I'm a bit aggressive with my words. So, but other than that, like, I'm very much so I'm a brat with an attitude. I got a mouth, like, but a lot of people can't take that.
Okay, so you're looking
So
for someone
I'm very
that can roll
forward
with the
and
punches.
right,
Okay.
and I need you to be able to handle that.
Okay, so could it be unfair to want them to handle something straight out the gate? Like, not everybody. Like, I know Tammy, right? I know 88% of Tammy, right? If someone said Tammy said this, I can say yes, she did, no, she didn't, because I know her, right?
Yeah.
Same thing with you. I can say, yeah, that sounds about right, you know, or nah, that's not her. So this because I know you. You guys been in my life for
What
over
I can
half
say
my
once,
life.
I can say twice.
Right. So, but if they don't know you like that, they have to learn you. So they coming off at the beginning like,
I tell you off top, don't just go off of what I say. You better watch. Like, watch, pay attention.
Yeah, but see, you have to realize that if they just now meeting you and you say some slick shit, they're like, she's beautiful.
But I tell you, I
can't
tell
deal with
them
that.
off the rip, like, I'm the biggest asshole you'll ever meet.
But do you think it would take somebody, like, maybe the first date, they're like, okay, all right. But maybe a couple of dates later, they're like, okay, I'm more settled into the
like,
back
that's
and
why
forth.
I say get to know me. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, but see,
I'm a sweetheart at first, but this is me. I'm giving you me.
Okay.
so on the petty pod, we've always said, not we, because it's me, because I'm a genius, right? I said that when you date someone, you're dating their representative, right? You're not dating who the real person is because you start to like them, and then all of a sudden,
Yeah.
you start. So maybe you should have a representative.
So
at first.
be a different person.
No, a representative. Like me, I am an ambassador of heaven. Okay, I don't represent my opinions, I represent the kingdom's opinions.
Right.
Not really. I should be. But the point is, it's like...
Your silence is speaking volumes, Tammy.
I like to eat, right? So if I'm going on a date, I'm not going to... I mean, what if I'm talking to a guy? Every conversation we have is not going to be about food. You know, it's going to be about...
Or sex.
Like, because those are my favorite things. I'm just kidding. My favorite things are reading and long walks on the beach and conversation, spending time. Those are my favorite. That's not fantasy. I've never walked on the beach with the... Oh, yes, I have. Yes, I have. But the point
I was
is...
gonna say, I hope so.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, me and Oli did.
Oh, yeah. See, y'all are like my favorite couple. Like, y'all are living my life right now. Like, I want to go on the first date and spend all day together. And I want to walk on the beach and hold hands. And I want to do the cute birthday pose that I saw. Oh, my God. I'm living through you. What are we doing next on our dates? Just tell me. What are we doing? Go ahead.
I don't know. I'll have to figure in when it happens.
Yeah.
We're not really good planners, I don't think.
But still, it just happens so romantically. Oh my God. Anyways, I'm sorry, tears. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So what you do is like, because okay, say hypothetically speaking, I love to have sex, right? And I love to eat. Like I can have sex and eat all day long. That's all I want to do. I go to work because I have to. But if I could fucking eat, that's what I would do, right? Okay. When I meet a guy, that's not going to be my conversation. Where I be like, hey, I think you cute. So what do you like to do? Fucking eat. I'm not going to say that. I'm like, I love to go to restaurants. I love to spend time. It's like you're saying it, but you aren't saying it. Like you're giving him or her a generalization of what you like to do, but you don't go in there and be like, cause you know you can be an ass, so you know you have a smart mouth, right? So you don't go in there. First thing you say is, "I'm a bitch with an attitude," and "I'm a brat with an attitude. I got a smart ass mouth." You be like, let him realize, like, I like her. She got a little smart mouth. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to tell all your business at the front. You know what I'm saying?
I have to know because me getting mad, upset, whatever you want to call it, they think that's cute. It's not cute.
Is that like a woman thing? Because I don't know no man that think that's cute.
No, the men used to think that it's not cute.
Well, how did you get mad? Because when I'm mad, I'm mad. Like, I'm mad. Right, Michael? Mad. I'm big mad.
Big mad.
So,
I think with me is more or less of my eyes. So it's like if I'm mad and I'm coming at you, whether if I'm cussing you out or whatever, it's like I get the you're going there. I'm pissed off. Like, let me be mad because this is not cute. Like, me being mad is not cute.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Okay. Tammy,
Yes.
when you are dating somebody or attempting dating somebody, is it a representative or is it just full on TF?
No, I go in phony. Like, they definitely don't get the real me.
They got to fall in love first.
Oh, yeah.
Got him.
Got that ass.
Yeah.
Yep.
You love it now, guys.
Yep.
Yeah.
well, I don't never be anybody else. I just be me all the time.
See,
That's
my approach.
What you see is what you get. So
I see that, but see, my whole thing is I'm with Tammy on not necessarily not being like somebody different, not saying that you or somebody, but my whole thing is you don't know or deserve the full me when I first meet you. You're going to get a generalization of who I am. Once you get to know that's the prize in getting to know me, is knowing me. But right now, you're just going to get a straight generalization. I wish I spoke sign language. What are you guys saying?
Does anybody need anything for a
That
story
is
line?
so freaking amazing. I need some sweet and sour mix.
That's what he's going for. Sorry.
Oh. Oh.
Anybody else need from the store?
Okay. So, sorry, we're getting the store run by our
Here on the
producer.
professional
Are you gonna be able to
podcast.
make it out past? Oh, okay. So, anywho, so that's
Do I
just
need to
me.
go
Like
my
it's a. No, he said he can get out. Do you want to take? Never mind. You can't take my car.
Just watch that one light.
You know how much some lights cost me? They were $19.99 a piece. But still. I'm so sorry, Michael. You're gonna have to bump this out because I just gotta watch this. Nothing. Go. Pay attention to what you're doing.
We're all watching Michael pull out of the.
We are.
You're good.
Well, no, he's close to Tammy's face hard. We can't. This is too good.
I know, I'm over here like, is he gonna hit my car?
She about to get up real quick.
Yep. I knew he'd be fine.
I just knew he was gonna take out that
He
one lamp.
He
made it.
He made it. So sorry for that. He's gonna probably filter this part out, which is awesome.
Oh, I'm sure.
I just
No,
knew
he
he was
probably
gonna take out that
won't.
one lamp.
He probably won't because we probably look terrible watching him. Like, you know. So
We did talk him through it though.
We did. I think it was a group effort, really. I think it was teamwork makes the dream work. But anywho, so you do a generalization. You don't go like full. My favorite color is blue, and I peed on myself somewhere. You don't start giving them everything. They have to start a little bit.
Well,
little bit at a
no,
time.
when you ask me, like, well, tell me about yourself. What is it that you want to know? Like,
You give them a so.
I think it's like, what do you do? I think not more than job. Like if we were going on a date and I said, tell me about yourself, I think what I would be looking for when I ask that question is,
what do you like to do for fun?
what are we going to do after this meal? You know what I mean? Like, what do you do other than eat a meal? Because we're clearly going to eat the meal. But I mean, what else are what are the other options that we may do on another date?
Yeah.
Like, I like to have fun. Like, you know, I like to do all the things that people don't think is normal, like bowl.
Like who?
Like-
bowl. Going bowling.
Oh, bowling. People
Yeah.
like to bowl
I
on
like
dates.
bowling, yeah. I'm not good at it, but I
Yeah.
like
That
to.
suck.
It's like a boring date, but
You think bowling is a boring date?
No, I think it's how you make it.
Tammy, you're just so bored.
I see me, I'm goofy, so I like to laugh. So I make the best of everything. Like, at least I try to. But
But that would be a good answer. Like,
Yeah.
I make the best of things. I like to bowl. I like to go, be out in the world, whatever.
I like to see people laugh. I'm goofy, so
Yeah. Okay, really quickly. So the date was going well until yours was at the end. Mine was at the beginning. So the date was going well until he seemed really insistent on ordering for me.
Ooh.
And this is okay. So my entire life I was a picky eater until like very recently. So this was during the picky days, and I'm like, no, I'm a picky eater. Like I'm right here. I've already got it. I know exactly what I want to get. No, and then ordered for me, which is not what I wanted. and ordered food that I didn't want. And then got mad when I went, that's not really what I want, to the server.
No, that's so
So
embarrassing.
the date was going well until that moment.
Oh my God.
But then
What did your
we're
date
now
say?
ordering. Oh, he was just mad the rest of the time. Like, I want to order for you. And I was like, then ask me what I want and I'm going to point to it. And then when they come, you can order it for me and that'll be cute for you.
Yeah.
But ask me what I wanted first.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't just order for me.
Oh my God. That
yeah.
is so embarrassing.
Yeah. Oh, it was awful.
Yeah, I know he was embarrassed.
Embarrassed.
Well, the worst part about it was I had said, this was in college, I had said, there's a party, like after the date, we'll go to this party.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd already committed to this party before the date, and then the date sort of ruined that moment. But we still went to the party.
Did y'all stay together at the party or y'all went
No.
your separate ways? Okay.
I tried. I tried.
Oh, he was still hurt about the meal.
Yeah.
He was mad.
He was butthurt.
Yeah. I was getting ready to say he was a little answer about
He
that.
was so mad. I mean, I just think that you don't know anybody's allergies. I mean, not just saying that you have allergies, you just pick it,
Right.
but still,
You just
like,
picked something off the menu. Like, and maybe if I was, like now, I think like if only was like, hey, I've had this before.
Right.
Would you be willing to try it? But it's still asking me would I be willing to try it.
Well,
Yeah.
it's one thing than ordering for somebody and for them to get the plate in front of them and them not eating it. So it's either you gonna be mad because that's not what I wanted, or you gonna be mad because I'm really just sitting there picking with it because it's not what I wanted.
Yeah.
yeah.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Right.
Right.
Well, I have a dating story. I went out with this guy. He was a white guy,
Oh, okay.
you know.
I'm intrigued already.
Okay. Yeah. And I think he was maybe a little older than me.
Okay.
And we first went to go get coffee.
Oh, nice.
It
Do
was-
I know this story?
I don't know, maybe.
Okay, go ahead.
We went to go get coffee, which was fine. And then he wanted to walk around the park.
Okay.
You
That's
know,
cute.
awesome.
That's cute, yeah.
Yeah.
But then he said, I'm thinking, okay, it's going great. You know, he says, well, are you hungry? Do you want to go get something to eat? I'm like, sure. So we went to that sushi bar to whatever
In the
it's called.
undisclosed
In the
location.
Yes.
undisclosed
Uh-huh.
location.
Yes. And we got there early. I think they opened up at like 4 or 5 or something. And
Y'all were there at the senior time.
yes. Yes. So we had to wait a couple of minutes before they opened.
Oh.
And so we sat in the car and he wanted to talk. But as we were talking, the conversation kind of went left because he started talking about sex. And I thought that was weird for a first date. Like,
When you say talking about sex, what did he say? Not to be in your business, but to be in your business.
he talked about what he liked to do and how he, likes it. And
Oh, he a
Okay,
bragger.
And I'm
I'm
just
interested in
like-
how did it like y'all were sitting in the car and he was like, "It's beautiful outside, by the way. I love to suck on whatever."
well, while we were
or kiss
walking in the park, with our little cute moment, he was fascinated with my booty.
Mm-hmm.
So he wanted to touch on my booty, grab on my booty, and whatever.
Did you let him?
No, not at that time. I mean, maybe at the end of the date, but not in the park. But when we got to the restaurant, he was, I guess that was his cue to just dive in and tell me how he wanted me to sit on his face. And I'm like, oh, okay.
I'm out of juice. I can't even drink
Well,
it.
but here's my question to that, though. Don't you kind of want to know? I mean, maybe I understand like the whole first date thing, but I mean, at that point, like y'all spent a significant amount of time together. At that point, y'all have had coffee, y'all have walked around the park. Maybe it's more of a, if we're going to commit more time, let me make sure this is some. No, it doesn't mean we have to do it now, but at when the time comes, whenever that is, this is what I enjoy. Do you also enjoy the same thing? Like, is that?
I think that for me, I probably would have liked to get through the date first.
Okay.
And then when we separated and you went this way, I went that way, I might have texted you like, hey, you want to mangle these organs like later,
Not making these
Uh-huh.
organs.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he didn't give me that chance. It was just kind of diving in,
Yeah.
can you sit on my face? No.
well, most women don't really just dive in and be like, "Hey, I want you to rearrange my organs.
I would have.
I mean, I know. I'm sorry, mangle them, not rearrange, mangle them. Hi.
She
So
said, I need reparative surgery.
my bad.
I would have, but
Well,
he
maybe
didn't give me
he's-
that chance.
So okay, but
And I was kind of turned off at that point
okay
because I was just trying to get my sushi, but you was trying to
He
get
was
this
too.
sushi.
He
I know.
definitely.
I know.
I mean, I get it.
Yeah, I mean,
But would you,
okay.
were
other
you
than-
turned off because it was something that you didn't want to do or just timing?
I think it was the timing
Okay.
because we literally just sat back in the car, and the first thing he said was, "I would like for you to sit on my face," and I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Well, can you imagine the courage he built up to say, "I'm a tell her"? No, not right now. I'm a tell her. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. I want you to sit on my face. He probably was so nervous to say that.
No, the way he said it, it was just kind of like
like
He
it's
was used
Tuesday.
to it.
yeah,
Yeah.
sit on my face.
It's sunny outside.
Yeah, how
yeah,
about you just sit on my face real
like
quick?
it just rolled off the tongue.
like you got 15 minutes and you're bored right before dinner. Let's go ahead and get this over with, right?
yeah, it was just weird.
See, me, I would have been like, oh, okay.
You would have
And
done
then I would have took you up on your offer, and the next day you wouldn't have heard from me. I would have took
But
you up on
then-
'cause
What if it went
that's-
well, though?
it. Yeah, what if it was great?
But if that's how you coming, okay.
But see,
Game
when
on.
he dropped me back off at my car, I gave him a hug goodbye, and he was like looking at my booty, and he was like, "I just really want to grab it." And I'm like, okay, like in the parking lot of the coffee shop, I'm like, okay. But I just turned around and let him grab it. And then I got in the car and drove home. I'm like,
You got your feelsies in,
Yeah,
though. Get something out of this, right?
yeah. I mean, it was weird, but I haven't talked to him since.
By
Oh.
choice?
Is it because it was open?
It was a
Like, he
mutual
was-
thing. I think he sensed that I wasn't trying to get it in that quick. And me, I think it takes more than just one date for me, maybe
Yeah.
3, 4. And, in the middle of us going on dates, we're still talking and getting to know each other. But he was just,
That's why I be trying to see what your intentions is.
But that's why I'm
I'll
wondering.
top.
Yeah, like
Like, let
if
me know what your
if your
intentions
intentions are, I'm very turned on by you. We should do something.
Right.
If you're not in that mood, then you're not.
Mhm.
But if you were, why not?
Like, if
Yeah.
this is gonna potentially go somewhere, then yeah. But if we just cooling it, we just kicking it, then it is what it is, and it is what it's gonna be.
Like I would say, cocaine in the truck. That date was going well until the cocaine in in the truck.
Yeah.
5 times a day.
yes.
Was that her story? Okay.
Yes.
I was like, I know it's one of them.
Yes, that is Tammy Faye's. So we're gonna do okay. So if you have not listened to other episodes, shame on you, right? So there is a guy that Tammy. Well, we know them. All of us know them except for Kirk. You don't know him yet, but well, you won't know him. He
Not in the biblical sense.
he started off trying to talk to my bestie. And then when she was like, then he came to me like a flunky. Like, oh, I want to take you on a date. I'm like, no, you don't. You want my best friend. You don't want me. I'm like, you're the sloppy leftover. So this is the Tammy Faye I was talking about. So yes.
Yes, he was a hot mess.
Yeah.
I started out talking to him because his friend asked me to.
Okay.
And
how
I
you
talked
really
to him for a
Wait,
minute,
who we
and
talking
then, as I talked to him on the phone, it was just uncomfortable. And then he told me that his requirement for his woman is to give him sex 5 times a day. So I followed up with a rebuttal, and I asked, like, okay, like, give me the scenario. Are we both working?
I
Whether
would've
it's
known that.
full-time, part-time, or are we both splitting the bills 50-50? Or, like, are we both, splitting the arrangements with the kids? Like, what are we doing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because if you're not
possible?
allowing me to be a housewife and you pay all my bills, then don't ask me for sex 5 times a day.
That's a lot.
Yes.
It is, but how is that
If you're also
possible?
working.
Right. That's
And-
why I was like, how is that possible?
I don't know. And I mean, he said that was his requirement. And I said, well, I'm not the one for you because, number one, I mean, I'm
You're like,
sure.
I can only do 4 times a day.
No. I could do maybe 4 times a month.
Oh my God.
What? I'm sorry, you said.
We're not
One-
judging.
No, I just missed it. What you say?
Did you say
You're
it again?
good with just 4 times a
I'm
month?
good with 4 times a year.
Once.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, you said 4 times a
Hell no.
year.
I'm good with, if I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't.
She's like 4 times a decade.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what I think you should look for. This is just my thoughts. I think that you should look for someone
It's brown.
who is past that stage in their life
Mm-hmm.
where they're like, you know what? We don't really have to do it.
It's Lucy.
And when I
Aw,
do,
I'm sorry. I'm not judging.
I'm sorry, I was just saying I was
Thank
getting
you,
a drink.
counselor.
I was saying that maybe she should look for someone who maybe is past that point in their life.
Of wanting sex.
Where they're like, I'm good with like, let's go to the beach together and
Yeah.
go to the flea market together and do you know what I
Okay.
mean? Like there are some guys that are out there that are like that they're past that point in their life where they're like,
Sex is not really.
well, it may be because they physically can't do it, and so
Yeah.
they've just gotten past it. Like it's just part of life. I'm past it. Like that might be a good match for her.
Okay, so I hate that because because this is my whole thing. Like I think that sex is great, right?
Uh-huh.
I can't do the 4 times a year nor a decade. It would just drive me crazy. But
We've got the rose.
yeah, I have the but see, it's not real sex. It's like synthetic sex. It's a
It
synthetic
is for me.
weave. But the thing is when you have someone who makes like when you have someone like Only. Thanks, Bill. Okay, sorry if you hear the background noise. It's my neighbor.
Got a few leaves. Got a few
Yeah.
leaves.
In the garage. Okay, anyways.
Right.
I'll get closer to the mic. Michael, can you hear it in the thing? Okay, I'm so sorry.
Because he's rude.
Yeah. Fuck you, Bill. I'm
It's
just
a
kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
It's a small garage. Maybe he's almost done.
Yeah. So, anywho, when you meet a guy or when you meet someone in general who makes you happy, like genuinely happy, they know your love language, they think about you, they do stuff for you. I think that's where that sex drive comes from because you're like, I want to be intimate with that person. So, not necessarily saying that my dumbass who says that my requirement is 5 times a day no, I have to want you 5 times a day. So I think
Right.
that sexual drive comes from because how they make you feel like, oh, and so the juices start to flow. You know what I mean? So
Niagara. Uh-huh.
yes, that Fina, that Aquafina Dasani, I'm Fiji water. I'm that upper class Evian. So
It's becoming a full name now. It's Evian Aquafina Dasani.
yeah. So that's where the juices come from to make you want to have sex multiple times a week,
Yeah.
or a month, or a decade. You know what I mean? But if he is getting on your damn nerves, every time you turn around, he wants something, he needs something, he ain't there, you can't depend on him, it's gonna be like Sahara Desert. You know what I'm saying? Or a biscuit from Popeyes. You know what I mean? Dry as hell. So it's more about the like if I'm happy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We both
The
happy.
happier I am, the happier you
Yeah.
will.
Yeah. So that's my thing with the relationship. I have to be happy. I gotta be happy. And I promise you, if I am happy, what is it? Evian, Dasani, Aquafina, Niagara. You get all of that because I'm happy and you make me feel that way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and maybe
There's also asexual people.
see, those type of people are wonderful.
They're
in their
not
own
for
way.
Gabsies.
They're not.
But they might be for Tammy Faye.
Well, I think it's
And
Tammy
they're called
Faye
what?
asexual.
Asexual.
Michael Jackson was asexual. He's not attracted to anybody. He's just
He's
not attracted to anybody.
Best example.
oh, okay. That means that they're fine with never having sex. Like they're
There's
not attracted to
no-
men. They're not attracted to women. They're just not attracted to sex.
Yeah.
Don't boo them. They are wonderful people. And I really think, like Tammy, if you found a man who genuinely made you happy, more than 4 times a month.
Well,
I promise. I mean, that's just how my body works. If I'm now, if I just have like what is not a knockoff, but what did you call it?
Keep out.
A keep out. If I had a keep out, that's different because the keep out, he has to do a lot of work to get me there. But relationship, it should flow. If the relationship is flowing, I should flow.
Yeah.
Facts.
I think I'm at this age, at this point in my life where I'm kind of open
You make yourself
for.
seem so old.
Well, I mean,
When did you
sometimes I
turn
feel
80?
like it. Last week. But I think I'm becoming more open with dating different types of people.
Like,
You know, I like.
could you give me a few examples?
Well, okay, so with I'm on TikTok all the time, and I see all these fine men, white, black, trans,
Uh-huh. Okay.
and there's this one on TikTok that
Oh, you
I
got a
don't
favorite?
mind scissoring with like all
A
day.
trans.
Lath Ashley?
No,
Okay.
this one is like I think his thing is GQ Daddy or something.
Okay.
But
you
he
have
is-
to show me later.
But he is fine.
Okay.
But if I found a person like him,
Uh-huh.
I think I would be more open to.
Would you sit on his face?
Yes.
Okay.
All day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
She said all day.
All day.
So you're not 80 anymore, just in theory.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're right. You were on the right path.
Yeah.
I
know
felt you
her.
were. I
don't
felt
know
you
me.
were.
Oh, I know you. Oh, I know you. Well, I'm just thinking.
She said
as a
88%.
woman. Yeah, 88%. 12% I'm wrong. But I was right about this. But I just want to think with anybody, even with Kitty Sweets with the Z, she finds someone that makes her genuinely happy. Flow for days. Licks for days. Whatever for days. It's for days. Am I wrong?
No, you're not.
Yeah, that's with anybody, but it has to be it has to be some kind of connection there. It just can't. Now, like if you're a keep out, which is we all call knockoffs, but Kirk calls it keep out. Okay, they have the kiss, licks, up, whatever, get you flowing, and then there you go. But if it's just like someone who knows you, come get it, baby. So that's my relationship advice for today. So, write Dear Gabby. I'm in the newspaper. Every local paper, there's a Dear Gabby section. So, are you not Aquafina? That means you're not happy. Yeah.
I feel like, to take Michael's line, I feel like the name of this episode should be Evian Aquafina Dasani.
I think the episode's going to be called Lick for Days with a Z.
With a Z!
With a Z!
That's better!
Licks for Days with a Z. So, yeah. Okay, so one more comment and then we'll get out of here. The question was, because we got way off topic, the date was going good until, and this one girl says, his wife called to tell him to bring the baby something to eat.
Block.
Now, in this man's defense, he could be separated.
It says wife, not ex-wife.
Well,
Facts.
separated means you're still married. She still is wife.
Well, that's true. That's true.
Well, she needs to know when to get in contact and when not to get in
But see,
contact.
then you don't want them in your business, though, too. Like, they don't need to know when you want to date.
How?
Oh, see, there's not any
Unless he
detail.
answered on speakerphone.
so
How does she know it was the wife and that she asked for him to bring home food? I mean, he would have had to tell her, which is pretty honest. I mean,
Right.
I'm not trying to defend him, but I mean, if somebody was to say, "Oh, that was my wife, and she wants me to bring something home for the kids," my first thought would be, "That's really honest.
I would be like,
Tell me more about it." Because you're being so honest, tell me more, and then maybe I can make a better decision.
I say let's go. What they want, because I'm coming too.
My response
We're
would
going
have
together.
my response would have been,
coming
"What did
too.
you just say?" Because that would shock me. Like, what now? You have a wife?
But why would it shock you? Because men nowadays, they tell you that they're married.
Yeah, I'll
But see,
stop.
my whole
And there's-
thing is if you're that honest to tell me you're married and you got a girlfriend, but all you want to do is eat the pie, I don't want you. You know what I mean? Like, we're not getting to that point. So if we're on a date, that means you have lied to me to the point of where we're on a date. And if you happen to be honest in that moment, I'm like, wait a minute, what did you just say? And if he said it again, all proud to say, I'm being honest with you. I got a wife and my baby hungry. Bruh. Okay.
You should have said we could have stayed at keep out status.
Yeah. Yes,
We
sir.
didn't have to go out on a date.
If he said that, I would assume there's already an understanding. Like, hey, me and my wife are separated. But
You would think there was at least a level of
you
understanding,
don't just
like,
come out
we've
the
already
gate
talked
with
about
that.
this. She just didn't dial in.
Yeah. It wasn't a three-way FaceTime.
Hopefully.
You never know some of these relationships. But yeah, that's right. She had to have known.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Maybe she.
Hopefully.
There's no way in the world we can get to that point and I not know that you have a wife.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess she was saying.
Hopefully.
I don't know. Is that what she said?
Were there any other good comments?
Well,
Tell
one
me
said
off
she
top.
said she had 3 children, all different guys.
Huh?
But it was going good until he found
did
out.
they die? Like, if you have 3 kids by 3 different men,
If the
did they
daddy
die?
died.
Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
to me, if you're like, sort of, let's say you just have one child, I want to know where's baby daddy.
Yeah.
And if he's dead, that makes a very big difference. Then, well, he just disappeared. Girl, why'd he disappear? What was you doing?
What happened?
How did you contribute to the disappearance?
You know what?
Makes sense.
And it's
Makes
crazy that you say that because I be wanting to know all of that. Like, I be wanting to know how things ended.
Yeah.
I need to know what I'm up against.
Well, see, I don't like to
Is
ask
this
that
gonna
question.
end with me being crazy, or is this gonna end like we cordial, we good?
If all your exes are crazy exes, you're the crazy
problem.
ex.
Yeah. Okay, so my thing is, I don't ask that question because you're only going to hear their perspective, and no one is ever wrong in their perspective. Most of the time.
If they're never wrong, they're wrong.
Yeah.
But see, you don't know that yet, though.
But you do. If they're never wrong, guaranteed they're wrong.
Well, I can honestly say that.
If you're going on dates, Gabby, saying that you're never wrong, you're lying.
I'm gonna tell you something. In all of my relationships,
yeah.
it's only been one. I wasn't the problem.
Well, one. I mean, you've only had one. So, I mean, that's... If you've only had one
I
relationship...
made mistakes, but I wasn't the problem.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I made mistakes, but I was not the problem.
Yeah. But I think there's a difference between I've had 5 relationships and they're all crazy exes versus I have one crazy ex. Like, those are very different. If I was on a date with someone and they're like, I have 5 crazy exes, or, you know, over time, it's like, is that 5? You're the crazy ex. You are. But one, no, you're okay.
Well, is it a red flag if a man tells you, because someone told me this recently, that he's 39 with 5 kids and 2 grandkids? Is that a red flag?
I'm sorry.
Say the age again.
39.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're at 40. So maybe first kid's at 20.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
And
so
he's-
they would be now 20.
Yes, I think his oldest was like 21, but he didn't say the kids came from the oldest child. He just said he has 2 grandkids.
Only because technically, if he had the child at 19,
Mm-hmm.
that child would now be 19
Mm-hmm.
or 20. And I can see where a 20-year-old, like their father, would have had maybe like maybe it's twins.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they had twins, so they're now 1-year-old twins. Is his grandkids. But there's 2 of them because they were twins.
Okay.
You need to ask follow-up questions.
Well, I didn't like him anyway.
Oh!
So, yeah.
So you were looking for a red flag.
Mm-hmm.
You were like, help me get you off the list.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Sometimes the red flags don't. It comes as a surprise, like a shocker. Like I done been out with a person where, and to this day, I do not know if they were dating or if they were together or what. All I know is all I heard was, "So this is what we doing." Who this?
Oh.
They showed up on the date.
Yeah, like who this? This is
that's not really a red flag. That's
a red flag for me, and it's a because I don't.
But is that... part of me feels like that's a normal red flag in the way of, like, instead of them saying, I'm kind of seeing someone, and you're like, that's a red flag, that you're kind of seeing someone.
Yeah.
That person just showed up. So now you know they're seeing someone.
It's a red flag because you didn't mention her,
Right.
them, whatever. Like you didn't mention.
Right.
You didn't mention them. So it's like pop up. So this is what we doing. You good? Like, huh?
The person who popped up said that.
Yeah, like this what we doing now?
Did you say, who is her?
Oh. Who's we?
It's more or less and I'm looking at you like, how you finna handle this? Because I'm not,
to me,
I'm
how
not,
they handle it would be more of the potential red flag than this person.
Because I'm not gonna say nothing off top. I'm gonna see how you finna rock this out. Like how this finna go.
Yeah.
And if I feel like, oh, you an idiot. Okay, I didn't know this was a thing. Y'all had a thing. I don't even know you, so don't call me. Don't call me.
Okay, so
Don't call
I have
me.
a question. Since we're talking about dating,
I'm glad you're practicing the follow-up question.
Has anyone other than me used the dating site?
Yes.
Okay, what's your go-to?
What's your go-to?
What you mean?
Like, Plenty of Fish, or like,
What site do you use?
yeah.
Tammy.
Bumble.
Hey, girls. Tammy.
Oh, is that a new one? Or is that a more recent one?
Or are you calling her? I'm confused. You're saying Tammy. That's Tammy. Sorry.
Tammy's the
No.
app.
Yeah, Tammy is the app.
Oh, so it's like
it's just like
Tammy.com or
it's,
Tammy.org,
it's an
Tammy.gov.
app. Just like Plenty of Fish.
App Store
just
Tammy.
like
Oh, okay.
just like blackpeople.com, Christian Mingle is like that.
Well, you just said Tammy. We have a Tammy here. It's like, oh, I'm on the. I use Gabby. You use me for what? You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Like, that's all
sorry,
I
it's
meant.
an
Like,
app called Tammy.
oh, okay. Thank you.
A dating app.
Okay, so you said you've used Bumble. So
No, I didn't.
Oh.
I thought Bumble. 'Cause
Okay.
Bumble is very popular with the Lebanese.
okay,
Yeah.
Or at
Well-
least it was at some point. It may not be anymore. I'm very out of the loop. But I used Grindr and that scared me. But Tinder was much more
Okay,
effective.
Plenty
for
of
me.
Fish scared the hell out of me, so
Yeah. I didn't try Plenty of Fish, but Tinder is where me and Only were.
well, I've used both Tinder and Bumble.
Okay.
Tinder for me was more of a hookup app.
See, okay, here's what I find fascinating with that. Because for the gay community, Grindr is the hookup app. Because you're not required to have a picture. You're not really required to do anything. You're not required to write
Really?
anything.
I have a friend that's
I've
on
never heard
Grindr.
it.
Your name just
I have a friend that's on there. I think his profile is his penis.
yes.
Okay.
Well, not anymore. It can't be your profile picture can't be your penis anymore.
Oh.
But it's probably the next picture.
Yeah.
But it's because it's based on distance and you're just a thumbnail. Like I think it tends to be the hookup app, whereas Tinder in the gay community, because you have to like answer questions, you have to like have a verified picture, and it has to be like a clothed picture, and you're doing the swiping based off of how they look and the words that they put on there. For the gay community, it tends to be more of the relationship app compared to Grindr, which is more of the hookup app, just
Gotcha.
based on how the apps function.
Got you. Well, I just recently switched back over to Bumble.
Yeah.
And I met this guy, like, I think it was like yesterday. And so.
This is a fresh one. Okay.
Yes. And I thought he was cute. He was a white guy, and, you
Okay.
know, he's a little chunky, but he was really cute.
Okay.
So he asked me if I have my, a Snapchat or whatever so we can speak. So I said, yeah, I do. So I gave it to him. And the first message that he sent me was, again, do you want to sit on my face? And he asked me to send a picture of my booty. Like, is that normal for Bumble?
I am not the right person to ask. I am not genuinely looking for the hoo-ha action.
Okay.
Okay, so when you
I may pass that across the table.
So when you're on there, how is your how you set up your profile? Because I let folks know, do not come at me like I'm a piece of meat. That is a huge turn off for me.
Smart. Put it in the
don't come at me like I'm a piece of meat. Like, don't let the first thing that come out your mouth
fix it live
be
on the podcast.
Yeah, like, don't come at me like a piece of meat.
Okay, I've never seen Bumble, so I'm excited.
I've never seen Bumble.
So this is my profile. Just swipe.
Okay.
Okay.
Put it on camera. No,
Okay.
Then,
I don't know how to work it.
wait a minute.
I don't want to mess it up. What do your words say? Okay. My favorite. I'll read it out. Can I read it out?
Sure.
Okay.
My favorite color. This is about me. My favorite color is black. ... It's probably the only color you will ever see me wear. ...
Except for today.
And oh yeah. ... I'm a mom. 5'4", exercise sometimes, Leo, undergraduate degree, drink socially, smoke cigarettes never, looking for a relationship. My interest: concerts, stand-up, festivals, board games, comedy. The quickest way to my heart is through food.
Negro.
Okay, I'm going to say...
Can I write your about me?
I'm going to say this picture right here and this picture right here.
Can I see the picture?
This picture right here
Uh-huh.
and this picture right here says I'm going to sit on your face.
Okay.
So those would be the two I would start with.
Okay.
If you want to change that.
Okay.
As somebody that I don't know 88% of you. So I'm just based on the pictures alone, those two I'm going to say are the ones that are drawing attention to something sexual.
Okay.
Intentional or not. Am I echoing to me? Okay. You don't hear an echo? Okay. It's me. It's me. But I think you should, somebody once said, let a friend write your about me because you'll get a better... So I think you should. Not right now, but I think you should.
You want to write mine on Tammy? You can,
Because I would say, if nothing else, if you change nothing else, that's kind of funny. My favorite color is black. It's the only thing you
I
ever
want
watched
you to
me.
look at my picture.
But I would add on there something to the effect of emphasizing the relationship, not just this little hourglass with a, because that's tiny. You know, I don't know if y'all saw that part. The little hourglasses right here with the relationship, looking for a relationship.
Oh, yeah.
Work out sometimes. Like that, a lot of people skip over that. Yeah. Because like, here's my height. There's a dumbbell sometimes. Leo is astrological sign. My degree, drink, little wine glass socially. Smoke is a cigarette, never. And then looking glass, relationship.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying? But I think Kitty Z is correct on, I'd put something in there like, I probably won't sit on your face until date 5. You know, you can make it cute. You know what I mean? Okay. Like when I was on the Grindr app, I usually liked, and I would have conversations with the people that the very top of theirs would say, don't send nudes until I've asked for them. Because some people will just shoot you a nude.
Oh, yeah.
And that's like, I hated that because I was like, I don't know what to say now.
Nice. Or
don't say nice. Michael said I was a bitch for saying nice.
Why not say nice?
It's like a backhanded compliment.
He thinks that it's not. He wants you to say, Hercules.
You can't determine if that's a compliment or that's like a thing, but doing too much, or like you can't tell what.
Like,
okay, so one time before, I was having a conversation with a gentleman, and we were generally talking about food, like just regular food, and then it took a turn for the worse. So he sent me a picture of his nudie balls, right? I mean, not the balls, but the nudie, and so, or his winky doodle. I'm sorry, he sent me a picture of his winky doodle. And so when he sent me this picture, I was driving. I pride myself on not texting and driving because I do that very rarely. I do not text and drive. be safe, right? And so I saw his name and I was like, okay, I'll look at it when I stop. Well, then I guess because I didn't respond fast enough, he was like, I'm sorry, I was doing too much. I probably shouldn't have sent you that. I'm glad he sent me. It wasn't even a picture, it was a video. And it was like the most beautiful video I've ever seen in my life. But I was like, when I saw it, I was like, oh, he had second thoughts. I thought it was adorable. So I was like, oh no, send me more, because it was nice, but I was driving. So, I mean, that's why I was like, nice.
Well, but that's what I was saying. Like on the app, they would
young.
say, don't send nudes like if I say, sure, send nudes, then send them. But if you're just, that's like your first message.
You should put like news or welcome.
Or yes. Yeah, but you could do something cute like face sitting is earned or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying though? Like,
make me want to sit on your face.
Thanks, management.
Make me want to do that, but don't just tell me to do it. Like, you're not my boss. Make me want to do it. Like, you should be, you know what? You are so good. I mean, if it's the other way around, though.
I will say this though. If you can get me to where I want you to tell me to do it, you're an even better company than if I have to ask you for it.
I love that. I love that. That is so true. Because, I mean, I don't know. I just feel like, make me want to do it when you tell me to do it. Like, okay, Sandy. Now, that's what you do.
You're like, my pants are half off. Ready?
You were playing. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Yeah. So that's my whole thing. If that's what you want to do, fine. Thank you for being honest. Thank you for being upfront, so I'm not wasting my time, right? Because again, he's not trying to waste your time by saying, I want you to sit on my face, but make me want to do it. Like, because, okay, then I have an option. Now I'm good. Goodbye. Or, right now, later, today, tomorrow. So, but yeah. But I'm I'm not an avid face sitter, so just saying that. It's not something that I do on the norm. I don't want any volunteers. I don't want to sit on anyone's face right now. Make me want to sit on your face. I'm just kidding. No, I kid. No. Get to know me for me.
Petty with good intentions on Instagram.
You have to be screened through Nosey with good intentions on Instagram or Michael_skill_Chappelle because he will tell me about myself. I promise you. Yeah, I think he called me a slut one time. I'm just kidding. No, he didn't. He did it.
I did not.
He said I had slut qualities, but he didn't call me the actual slut. It was out of love. But yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm just being. But so wow, that took a turn for the worse. Okay, so thank you, beautiful ladies and gentlemen, for joining another episode of the Petty Podcast. You can follow us on Instagram at pettywithgoodintentions.com, not .com, but pettywithgoodintentions. You can email us at noseywithgoodintentions@gmail.com. Watch us on the YouTube at Nosey with Good Intentions. Nosey and Petty Pots are on there. You get to see Michael with his guns. You get to see Kirk with that smile and that beautiful personality.
Without gun.
I mean, I don't think Kirk wants the guns right now. He's in the process. It's a working process. I would say on the way. And you get to see me and all my beautiful featured hosts on the Nosey YouTube. Comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. You can follow my personal at Bridget D on Instagram. Style by Gabby is at Style by Gabby Boutique on Instagram. I also have a Facebook page, Style by Gabby Fashion. Also, if there's a phone number, finally, there is 326-5131. I remembered it. It's 326-864-326-5131. And you can send us an email at stylebygabby@gmail.com. If you have anything podcast related, please use the Nosey with Good Intentions. Also, you can follow our big brothers at Nosey with Good Intentions on Gmail. You can follow our producer, Michael_Skiller_Chappelle on Instagram. You can also follow him on TikTok, where he has the Nosey thirst traps, arms, guns, food, and more. You can also follow the beautiful and wonderful, my favorite person on earth, Kirk at Kurt Fowler on Instagram. I'm sorry, Kurt Fowler 84 on Instagram, where he will post the most inspirational quotes that will change your life. Yes, ma'am, and you get to see only. Okay, ladies.
You can reach me on all platforms under Kitty Sweets.
With a Z.
With a Z. With Instagram, it's Kitty_Sweets with a Z and a number 1. But TikTok, Facebook, Snapchat, Kitty Sweets with a Z. Don't forget the Z at the end. But I'm not really huge on social media, so yeah.
So you ask for follows and you're not even on there?
I mean,
she's also asking for volunteers.
I mean, you can follow me if you want to. It's just you don't see a lot on. I don't post on social media a lot.
She's saying that if you want to know her, you need to message her, right? You want to give out your phone number? I'm just kidding. Don't do that.
No, I never give out my number right off.
But message her on the social medias.
You can always hit me up. Yeah, you can always hit me up.
Yeah, just follow me on Instagram, tgarrison19. That's it.
Or Bumble.
Or Bumble.
Find her on Bumble. Volunteers.
Swipe right.
Also, she is co-owner of a beautiful children's clothing line called Amores Closet. That's AMORSKLOSET on Instagram. Style your babies up. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you for the plug.
I'm just saying.
We have to know how to spell it. The stuff's going to scroll like
Yeah, it should be scrolling like right about. Well, it started scrolling when I first started talking. All over my face. Thank you, producer. And stuff. But yeah, so. Get your boy.
He'll mess you
your
up.
friend?
He'll mess you up with a heartbeat.
He will.
Her? Oh, I don't know her.
Girl. Okay, so thank you guys for joining us. You say something so I can put my-
Petty next time.
Yeah, bye.